Good morning. Here's page 86. I already did page 63 and 76 myself on my knees. Do the reading for step 11. On awakening, let us think about the 24 hours ahead. We consider our plans for the day. So I stop and I consider my plans for the day. Before we begin, we ask God. So it's a prayer. So God, please direct my thinking. God, I ask that you divorce my thinking from self-pity. God, I ask that you divorce my thinking from dishonest motives. I ask that you divorce my thinking from self-seeking motives. And it gives me a promise. Under these conditions, I can employ my mental faculties with assurance, for after all, God gave us brains to use. Another promise comes. Our thought life will be placed on a much higher plane when our thinking is cleared of wrong motives. Conditional promise. So God, clear my thinking of wrong motives. Thinking about our day, we may face indecision. We may not be able to determine which course to take. Here, we ask God for inspiration. So prayer. Whenever I'm facing a decision, whenever I'm not determining which course to take, help me to remember to pray for inspiration for an intuitive thought or decision. God, thank you for putting relaxation and easiness in my heart, Lord. And thank you for taking away my struggle. Thank you for surprising me with the right answers. I've been trying this for a while. We can read it out of the book verbatim, or we can turn it into a prayer and live it. What used to be the hunch or the occasional inspiration gradually becomes a working part of my mind. I make the hunch or the occasional inspiration a working part of my mind. Still inexperienced, I've just made conscious contact with God. It is not probable we're going to be inspired at all times. We might pay for this presumption in all sorts of absurd actions and ideas. Nevertheless, find that our thinking will, as time passes, be more and more on the plane of inspiration and come to rely upon it. Lord, have me rely upon my thinking being more and more on the plane of inspiration. Thank you, God. It says that we usually conclude this period of meditation with a prayer. God, show me all through the day what my next step is to be. Give me whatever I need to take care of such problems. I ask especially for freedom from self-will. I'm careful to make no requests for myself only. We may ask for ourselves, however, if others will be helped. We're careful never to pray for our own selfish ends. Many of us have wasted a lot of time doing it. It doesn't work. You can easily see why. If our circumstances warrant, we ask our wives or friends to join us in morning meditation. We belong to a religious denomination, which requires a definite morning devotion. Attend to that also. Not members of religious bodies. We sometimes select and memorize a few set prayers which emphasize the principles we have been discussing. There are many helpful books also. Suggestions about these may be obtained from one's priest, minister, or rabbi. Be quick to see where religious people are right. Make use of what they offer. As we go through the day, we pause when agitated or doubtful and ask for the right thought or action. We constantly remind ourselves we are no longer running the show, saying to ourselves many times each day, thy will be done. We are then in much less danger of excitement, fear, anger, worry, self-pity, or foolish decisions. Become much more efficient. We do not tire so easily, for we are not burning up energy foolishly as we did when we were trying to arrange life to suit ourselves. It works, it really does. We alcoholics are undisciplined, so we let God discipline us in the simple way that we have just outlined. It's not all. There's action, more action. Faith without works is dead. The next chapter is entirely devoted to step 12. So off page 77 here. Our real purpose is to fit ourselves to be of maximum service to God and the people about us. Meditate on that. Then also from the bottom of page 19, out of the chapter There is a Solution, the very bottom of the page here, it says, most of us sense that a real tolerance for other people's shortcomings and viewpoints and a respect for others' opinions and attitudes make us more useful to others. Our very lives as ex-problem drinkers depend upon constant thought of others, how we may help meet their needs. So with this, I turn it into a prayer. I say, God, thank you for giving me a real tolerance for other people's shortcomings. Thank you for giving me a real tolerance for other people's viewpoints. Thank you for giving me a respect for others' opinions, respect for others' attitudes. Thank you for making me more useful to others. Thank you for giving me constant thought of others, how I may help meet their needs. Right? And even if I was at a point where I wasn't beginning to experience these things, being in the positive and thanking Him for them, affirming that I already have them, moving towards those spiritual goals greater and greater every day. Right on. We're going to go to page 83 next. So page 83, right? The end of the very first paragraph on that page. So we clean house with the family, making amends, right? Asking each morning in meditation, right? So we're asking God, it's prayer. Asking each morning in meditation that our Creator show us the way to patience, tolerance, kindliness, and love. So God, show me the way to patience. Show me the way to patience. Show me the way to patience. God, show me the way to tolerance. Show me the way to tolerance. Tolerance. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Breath out. God, show me the way to kindliness. Kindliness. Help me to be kind to others. And God, show me the way to love. Show me the way to love. Thank you for joining me in my morning meditation. Hope everyone has a great day.